I forgot to do the thing. There we go. Easy. There are definitely benefits to having Final Fantasy XIV be the game that I'm streaming because I'm doing Savage, and also the game I'm streaming because I'm doing a playthrough. Not having to change the game on Twitch is pretty nice. Being able to just have like my OBS scenes already made, also pretty nice. Having to remember to switch back and forth small things like my little chat blocker overlay thing to let people what's up. A little bit annoying. Also, because I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, there's maintenance today, so I'm playing earlier in the afternoon instead of I need to figure out where do I go to tell that to not ask me that every time. I think it's in here. Aha, we did it. All right, it's all coming together. I gotta remember how to play on controller again. Oh yeah, and I wanted to go to the Lancers Guild. The Lancer. I think I have at least one quest to undertake for them, if not a second quest. Are they north of the markets? Am I calling this correctly? They are. Nice. I already know my way around. I'm learning the ins and outs here in Gridania. Can I like zoom in? Okay, I can zoom in with my mouse. I don't know if there's a better way. Especially when I'm just going around a town, I usually like to be a little bit more zoomed in. Honestly, for a lot of the low-level content, I'm probably fine to be about this zoomed in. It's usually just a matter of being able to see around me in like combat or for like large scale raids and things like that, where I gotta really have my head on a swivel. But I think if I'm just kind of chilling, I like being able to see a little bit more detail on the people I'm walking past, basically. Hello, I have achieved level 5. Spear of the Fearless. The Spearless. Oh, this gives me level 5 gear, doesn't it? I'm a fool! Gives me level 6 gear. Excuse you. I guess I'll just take the money then. I don't think getting the... Oh, actually, scale mail probably looks cool. Try it on. Oh, it does look cool. Okay, yeah, we're taking the mail just for the looks. Glamour's not on the table right now, so we gotta kind of choose gear based on what's cool. I forget when Glamour even unlocks. I don't think it's that far in, but, you know, obviously not right now. Oh, the trash truck is getting picked up on. Usually my noise canceling is pretty smart about that, but I guess I apologize for having to have the trash truck. I know about kids. Really convinced at first. I was just giving me like a general go kill some Yarazons thing, and I was like, man, if I do this thing after I've already done it, because it was on the hunt log, I will be a little upset. That will make me mildly upsetty. Do not wish. Canter of fate. I already fought these. Yeah, I already hunted animals. Foul smelling bait. This guy. This guy. This guy. Movement. There was 2 of them. I was not scared. To be fair, they would be scarier if I was level 5. They do also wait politely for me to fight them one at a time. They take a second to wake up before they will begin combat with me. I guess I could teleport back. I could, like, use return or something. Teleport's a little rough when I'm operating on a budget of 184 gil. That quest for buying the level 5 gear really put me back. I think you're probably supposed to do a bunch of side quests, but I didn't do that, so. Paid in money. I paid the iron price. Oh yeah, I was gonna change nameplates to not auto show up. Let me do that one thing about it. Since I was also just in there monkeying with I like seeing pools. Yeah. There's a way in here to make it so that, like, people's roles show up, right? Oh yeah, this guy. I like them with the thing on there. Yeah, this is also good. Nice. I got my little Lancer icon. Next to the world's least honest sprout icon. That's not true. There's probably people who are way better at me than this game who have made alternate characters. Ew, I need to make this also for for pets. I see. Ah, much better. I can see again. The Lancer's Guild. I think I get 1 of 10. I think I get them every 5 levels for most of Realm Reborn, but I don't remember exactly. It might be every 10 levels after a certain point. Like past 30, I think, once I get my job. Get a job! Resolve. Oh, this is the second part of the same quest. Dang, this guy's rude. You're not running forward. You're not getting in that ass. You don't have resolve. You're just a guy with a stick. Real. Spirit hold. Ooh. Oh, I get a friend. I get a buddy. A peer. Fiona. Sounds like you were meant to be a Lalafell and got lost along the way. Where is this thing? Oh, I overshot. No, I did it again. Okay. Got it. Okay, still in Central Shroud. Got it. Fear of the Spearless. Cha. Where are these collapsed pillars, I wonder? Okay, so they're by, yeah, the little dungeon that he was talking about is that thing. Spirit Hold, yeah, I know. I see. I get it. I do like, the Gridania surroundings pretty well as a place to start out. Just being in a forest is very good fantasy vibes. Although to be fair, I think all the starting towns have cool surroundings. Limsa got the different islands you can kind of move around between, or like the different parts of the island. Cool, just being in a desert is fun. I don't know. I like a desert. Unbiased. And then yeah, classic fantasy forest thing going on here. Respect the pillar. Bugs. I parried it. I heard it parry. Bonk. Bit of beastkin blood. Oh, I had the combo running. Oops. Parried again. Oh god. And now I remember. Oh. A big guy. Big guy. Jillian? Jillian's of spears. I got a jillion of them. I guess maybe it's faster actually to go back this way? Well, no, because I don't need to teleport from there. What is the guy who's there? Oh, it's where you can get housing. I can sprint too. Which I should definitely be doing because then I also get jog on top of that. Well, not on top of it, but afterwards. So I get to go fast for a little while and then I get to go still a little bit fast. Even after that. And that's not nothing. There's something to it. Especially in these dark days of not being a Mount Haver. Actually, did I get a mount from some of the drops? Or like the stuff? Can I do this now? Unauthorized to summon mount, damn. Get a license before you drive that thing. What are you doing? Oh yeah, I joined a free company, I guess. I can update on that. That's why I'm Beans now. Presumably named after the Hunter x Hunter guy. I've got a friend, or I got a couple of friends who play here on Lamia, and so I figured I would, since I had to make this character on Lamia in order to what do you call it? Oh, because Ether was all full. I was like, well, I might as well offer to join their free company, because when you're playing in a free company, all the things you do, like quests you complete and so on, give them points that they can spend on things like FC buffs and other things like that. Oh, she's the receptionist. I did not connect him saying talk to Jillian out front to the lady behind the desk. I'm never scared. I'm too big to be scared. Look at me. This is like real fighting game advice, though. You gotta temper your composure and resolve. Hey, you're telling me that being a Lancer can make me a better person? We got an edgelord here. Oh, not the edgelord, not yet. A different edgelord elf Lancer. They gotta warm us up before they hit us with the big guy. Speaking of resolve and composure, I'm above. Damn. He just hit it with the fucking block button. He's like, nah. I don't need to talk to you. Oh, let me at him, man. See? I can't even see that. I got an eye patch on, you dingus. Lancer gatekeepers, huh? Who's this asshole? Who is this small man? Who's this rowdy child or whatever the image macro is? The sassy child, I think. Who is this sassy child? Maybe I just knew he didn't have it in him. I could see that he was a bitch. Was I not composed? Did I not have resolve? Come on, man. Hold me up. There's probably better shortcuts for this sort of stuff, but for now I'm kind of fine just moving it up like this. Yeah. I gotta hit the armor that he's wearing. I don't like it anymore. It's been worn by a jerk. Or something like it has been worn by a jerk. Oh, this is good. I guess any of these are probably good for me, because they're all level 10. Browns. Yeah, but these all sell for like 300-ish bucks. So taking 200 seems foolish. I guess if I have all these, then it's not a big deal. Oh, it gives me another spear too. Nice. A ridge of stone. Stones never run, that's for sure. Not without a push, anyway. Strong lady. Throng of enemies. I don't have AoE, man. Give me some break. Give me some slack. Come at me from whatever direction you like. Ah, the composure and the resolve return. Naked Rock. Oh, this is where they live normally. Oh, yeah, and they mentioned that in the Fate. They're like, the guys from Naked Rock have come down to fight people. Stone of Courage. You got it, man. Say no more, say no more. It's called the Courage of Stone quest, but I'm getting the Stone of Courage. Much to consider. Just sprint. Whee. The different run animation is still, like, throwing me off, which is very funny. And I just look at it and I'm like, that's not what running looks like in Final Fantasy XIV. Why can't I run like a dragon man? Jogging. Oh wait, I keep forgetting that I changed where my... I've got my buffs in a different place normally when I play on my main account. Or my main character, I guess it's all one account. Ah, yeah, there they are. Okay, nice. So I'm not used to looking for my buffs above people. Walk around them. I don't want any trouble, fellas. You're not on the hunting log anymore. I already cleared you. Okay, but if I'm offered a fight, I will take it. But if I was to fight, I wouldn't lose. Just auto-attack the guy, right? Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of them over here. Oh. I can see how I can get into a tight spot here. Maybe go the long way around somehow? I'm trying to get to there. Nice breath, idiot. Yeah, you have to go up. Yeah, it's up there. Oh, but I have to go up this other way. I see. Understood. Heard. Oh, I've got to go up this. Oh, I was barking up the wrong tree over here. They got sharp eyes out there. But who am I to say no to them? I got all this rested experience that I need to cash out, so... Everybody who wants to get in here is welcome. You are all welcome to contribute to my rested XP. Stone of Courage. The enemy is still about. I think I'm crazy. Yes. Oh, I'm attracting non-quest guys. Auto-attack this guy. Never mind. My courage is being tested. Hit him. Okay. That's not worth it. I should just keep my GCD rolling. That's probably way more useful. Give me that stone. Give me the rock. This fucking guy. Yeah, I know where that is. I was just there. Well, I was in that neighborhood. What if instead I just did the thing that my actual superior asked me to, and not beholden to the whims of some rando? Much to consider. Fuck you, dude. Okay, I guess we're doing it. The bait is taken. Whoopsie. Wow. Their eyes are good, their ears apparently not so much. Why? Whee. I guess I could have stayed up there, maybe? The spirit hold. Hold this spirit. What are these? Oh, imps. On the loose. Somebody in there fighting them. Oh. Oh no. It's like a guy. An NPC. I feel bad just leaving him to, like, get whomped on by these enemies, so. I get mad. Or we can use skills. Targeting is still a little tricky. I've got to focus the target. I'm looking for that. Alright, you're on your own, man. I'll be back on my way out with the stone, I guess. Why is that one bigger, it looks like? Give me the rock. Aha. Stone of Courage, real. You guys are annoying to fight in here, mostly because they won't follow you. They just hang out at casting distance and are like, I'm not touching you. Oh, look at me. Lock creature. Why did they break the law? This guy just made up a Stone of Courage. I don't know what the Stone of Courage looks like. I don't know that he even stole it and put a fake one. You could have just been like, yeah, there's a dangerous thing over there. Go do it. Just in case I'm telling you the truth. I'm like, how am I taking this Yahoo's word? I got no reason to listen to him. I was on the brink of death, man. Get you some health insurance. Get a healer out here. We're in the freaking land of white mages. Guess I'll use return now. Save myself, I don't know, 15 seconds or something. Whatever it takes. It's about optimizing. Courage tested. The imps were beating up the rock? Dang. That's what I'm saying. Why was I doing anything this guy said? He's a loser. Oh, I've got to specifically complete this quest before I can join others. It's not just that I have to get to level 10, period. I see. Oh, and that includes crafters and gatherers. Oh, I didn't realize that. As I didn't even try to look, but... I can knock the game volume down a bit. I think I also just trail off a bit if I'm not looking directly at the microphone when I speak. A second, I can't read all of chat here. Yeah, I haven't done class quests in ages, so it's nice to be back at it. I'll take a jacket. Continue to improve my fit. Yeah, I like the little dramas of the armory system. I see. The little dramas that you run into when you're just doing kind of low level stuff. Like, yeah, there's this random guy who's got to stick up his ass about how he thinks Lancers should work. Just a fun kind of introduction. And it's also fun to see like the philosophies of the different jobs kind of get expounded on a little bit. I need to put on that armor. I guess I can just sell this at some point. For, what, 1 gold? 3 gil. Holy moly. Loaded. This doesn't look bad either. Yeah, it's been so long since I've done the first set of class quests that I'm like, I don't remember anything about this. I know eventually in the Lancers, obviously, you meet Justinian when you go up to Dragoon. But we gotta have diet edgy spear elf before we can get to the real guy. Yeah, I mean, usually they need some kind of like little conflict, right? So they'll usually, I think a lot of the class quests will have like, here's this guy who's, you know, your mean rival dude. It's been going good. I haven't done MSQ since like the beginning of Shadowbringers, like the beginning of MSQ anyway. And I know they've changed it a bunch since then, so it's been fun to check out and see what it's like. And I've never done Gridania as my starting town. I did Limsa like way back when, in like Stormblood basically, when I didn't know anything about the game and I didn't make it very far. And then I did Ul'dah, my main character, who I've gotten all the way through the game. I forgot I was also doing that. I got sidetracked. I was like, I should probably catch up on all the class quests I've been missing out on while I did a bunch of leveling off of hunt logs. Yeah, I'm like a savage rating endgame guy normally. I've done like one. I've like put my head into one ultimate, but that's like the only combat content that I haven't really messed with too much. But yeah, on my main character, I've got like all the jobs maxed. I just think it's interesting to like play all the jobs, and so I just leveled them all up. And now that I've got them all leveled, every expansion, it's easy to just be like, oh, I just put 10 levels onto each job. Whereas I know people were like, oh, I still like have a bunch of jobs at level 60. It's like, yeah, it's intimidating. But it's like I have 40 entire levels to get on, 6 different jobs to get it up. But yeah, so I'm pretty familiar with the game, broadly speaking. I found a sword. I found weird people there too. That's true. This guy looks like the dude from Road to El Dorado. He's got a little mask on. A distant land. Ida's from frickin' Gridania. I don't actually remember where Papalimo's from, or if you learned that. Maybe I will now that I'm hanging out with him in the early game. They're weird, but their heart's in the right place. Oh, nice. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is fun. How far did you get when you were first into it? Did you like get all the way to endgame, or did you sort of like get distracted partway through, or what happened? Dude, this guy sends me back to New Gridania. I'm gonna yell. Yeah, there's a ton to do in this game for sure. I don't remember what my like actual playtime is on it, but it's a lot to have seen as much as I have. What an achievement. Oh, somebody wouldn't finish that fate that I was just screwing around in. That's funny. Wait, close this. Okay, close it on some. Fine. Queries. Oh, I have no queries. Eggs over Queasy. I didn't even notice this question. Very good. Ranwin. Oh, this is a very quick quest. And the last one wasn't that long. It was mostly just like an instant fight with Latrians. And what happened to them? How were they doing? Yeah, there's plenty to do. And yeah, now there's the Occult Crescent on top of Eureka and Baja. It's a lot. I do need to do Delubrum Regine Savage at some point, and Fork Tower. I think those are both cool. Oh yeah, so I'm actually doing this as part of I've been playing through the entire Final Fantasy franchise, like all the mainline numbered games. And so this is just sort of like one of my stops along the way. I just finished Final Fantasy 13 2 weeks ago. Um, Yeah, I've got a friend who I just like gave the whole "Have you heard of Final Fantasy 14 with the free trial up to level 70 spiel?" Because she was like, "Oh, like I don't know how big the free trial is. Like Final Fantasy 14 seems cool." I mean, I obviously talk it up a bunch, and I was like, "It goes up to level 70." There's an entire meme about this. There's so much content. Do not worry. Um, but yeah, I'm mostly planning to play through until like. Currently, I'm aiming for the end of Heavensward. I don't know how long the new MSQ for Realm Reborn takes, so if I get through it really fast and I get through Heavensward pretty quickly, I might go to the end of Stormblood or Shadowbringers. I mean, Shadowbringers is really good, so it'd be fun to play back through it, but mostly I want to get to like a good stopping point, quote unquote, where I can be like, I have beaten the game in some way, so that I can move on to Final Fantasy 15. I'll probably keep playing this character still, just because it's fun to have an alt on hand. But I don't know if I'll like stream it or do anything like that. The League. It's a human-only disease? Rude. You're only. Fumes, depending on where you're from. 30%. Neat. Oh wait, I got a new spear, right, that I can only use once in level 12. Yeah, feathered harpoon. Pretty similar to me. Oh, this is just... I had to come over here to now get quests from this guy. I see, I understand. I don't really want either of these. I probably will take the bronze here, then. This other one? Oh, this is the one that's like, it's got a hat on it already. You can't wear a hat with it. Surveying equipment. Only had the or what is it? Composure and resolve of a lancer. Send him to the guild. This guy's really going in on his recruit. Pretty good. He's gotta compose himself after he's like, I'm going, the salt is too strong. I gotta breathe, my man. Am I going? Oh yeah, I know this place. This is where I fought Yarazons. For my hunting log. Probably still want to fight me. I can't be helped. You chose this. Oh, but I two-shot him now. Let's go. Yeah, I chose that one. You chose this one. Really? Yeah, it is like a lot of solo content. I mean, it's one of the things that's nice, and it's actually one of the things that my friend, like, it sold her on it a little bit, that I was like, it's basically just a single-player game until you get to the very end of the game, because you're just doing a ton of cutscenes, and, like, you're playing a JRPG. It's like a single-player thing for 90% of it, that you just have people kind of adjacent to you, but you're not really, like, you know, needing to interact with them or, like, have a guild to do things. But yeah, it can be a lot for sure. Especially like you say, at the end of A Realm Reborn, there's a lot of like, oh, we gotta do all this setup for the Praetorium, and then we gotta do all the like, getting everything ready to make the run, and then ironing out all the things that come out of it, and yeah, it's a bunch. Especially then there's also like the post-patch Realm Reborn stuff where you're like, now that that's all happened, we've gotta like, deal with it, and, you know, go through all the stuff that happens after the Praetorium that leads into Heavensward eventually, and honestly seeds a bunch of stuff even into Stormblood. Like they lay a bunch of groundwork, which means that the story kind of like takes a big dip. Yeah, that's entirely understandable. I feel that. They do be yapping. I'm a words enjoyer though, so when they're just like, we will talk for hours, I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm listening. Heard. What's this guy? What's up, man? Gabrino. This guy has to apologize to trees. I brought you stuff. Have like funny things. Aelidade. Oh yeah, the crafting, like, I'm just hanging out next to somebody else at crafting vibes are very good. It's like, I don't know what you're making over there, but you're also in the struggle with me. I guess, yeah, since the calamity recently happened, surveys make sense. Gotta make new maps. Yeah, crafters you really do want to like do kind of in chunks that way because they share gear across everything, whereas like a lot of the combat jobs only incidentally share gear. You know, you've got like the two melees that share, like all the casters share. But yeah, you're right. It's not a struggle. It's like not, you know, difficult or like particularly taxing, but it is a lot of time, which kind of makes it into a struggle if you just know like if you're just sort of like staring down that like long corridor of time that you're gonna have to spend. It's like, oh, I'm like really in for the long haul here. Yeah, I did most of my jobs in like big runs, basically up to like 60 or so, and then I'd like do different things, but it's kind of whatever just makes sense to you. Um, yeah, crafting is definitely just a time sink. It's also worth spear than half. We're taking the gold again, or the money. The Anole population. I know about those guys. I was just at Naked Rock. I can go back. Yeah, I guess if you're doing like monk and samurai together or something like that, it makes sense to level them kind of next to each other. But I feel like there's enough armory space you can usually just keep all the stuff in your backpack and then bring it back when you need to. It also kind of depends on what you're doing for like the actual XP, because like if you're mostly doing like synced, you know, roulettes and stuff like that, it probably doesn't matter too much. Keeping up with the eye levels just enough. But if you're like out doing hunt logs and combat and like things that are sort of like on par for your level, then it becomes a little bit more important. You can cheat a decent amount. I don't know if this I forget how like much leeway you get later on, but I mean like I was, you know, just starting out, I was fighting like level 7 monsters. I was like level 4 or something, and it was fine. So it's like you can cheat a little bit on character and item level if you need to, but you gotta just sort of figure out the right sweet spot of like how far can I push this if I need to. Yeah, and once you get to 50, you've got tomestones that just cover you for that entire set, which is very nice for sure. And the younglings as well. Oh, right here, nice. That doesn't make sense because we came out of the Yarazan cave up there. Thank God. Yeah, thanks for chilling through. I mean, I'm just a lot. I mean, you know, early MSQ is a weird combo of like it's a ton of yapping or it's just like a ton of doing really easy quests, which is fine. Easy quests have their place, but it's nice to have people to talk to for sure. Where are the eggs? Downstairs? Oh, look around. Oh, there it is. Heard. Oh, I was holding the wrong shoulder button. I'm a fool. I play the role of a silly clown. The vibes are real. Early game vibe. Wait, there's another guy here? Alright, well, he's casting along things. So you too will feed my rest of XP. Well, where are you in the leveling curve with all the different jobs so far? Maybe they're not back. I didn't see when the chat message came in. I could be talking to myself. I mean, which is usually what I do when I'm streaming anyway, so. It's fine, but I've got to know when to switch between the modes. This isn't the end of the quest. I assume I take this egg to somebody to do something with? I don't know. What up? What's this guy about? Oh, he's here to talk to the conjurer, to talk to the elementals. Let me see. Sub Kamazone. Oh, the chef. I see. Sub. I have an egg. A melon-sized egg. Damn. I guess there's many different kinds of melons. I'm thinking of a watermelon. I'm like, that's a big egg. But it could be like a cantaloupe. I'm a lancer. I almost leveled up. We're schmoovin'. Spirit hold again, hey? I know it well. A shadow. Make haste. Okay. Still jogging, fortunately. Feast is being made. I'm up to 800 bucks. I'm building the piggy bank back up after the level 5 disaster. Oh, they're not like inside the place. They're just. Or do I have to go in there to get up there? No, okay, I can. Bird. Yes, chef. Oh, there's just people in there. I'll get them. I do this in between there and cast out. Wanted to do this the nice way, man. Let it be known. Worried Wood Whaler. I love the alliteration that they use in this game for NPCs. Oh, direct. I helped them before you could interrupt me. How does it feel, imp? Overwrought with Whaler. I defy you! It's an ambush. Go let him know. Used Conjurer. Oh, instance battle. Failed the fate. I just showed up. I just got here, man. Why are they yelling at me? What did I do? An Ashen. This will also be fun to do, like revisiting a lot of this early stuff where I now like know what all these guys are about. It's fun when you're going through it the first time and you're just sort of like, I don't know what any of this means. I will just sort of accept it blindly. But it's also cool to know the score already and be like, oh, I get how this fits into the bigger picture. I see what they're building towards. Might as well use Light Searcher. Probably. He didn't even turn to look at me. He was like, I'm still just going this direction. I can pretend I have positions. Impossible! Wait, where's a not Asian mask? He's just got like a random metal looking mask on. But he's wearing the Asian cloak. You can't fool me. Oh, the Johnny come latelys. Baby's first echo. It's happening. That expression on Papalima was good. Oops. On to our fathoming. Oh, this is a fun way. We get like exposition without them having to exposit at us. We just get to see them having a conversation. And we're like, hey, what's a primal? Why are you doing these things? And they're like, Yalamood. He truly is Loose One's student. Wow. Welcome back. Where are you at in the leveling journey with your combat classes so far? Pretty cool. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. You're moving along then. I don't know how... I've heard mixed things on how useful the cosmic exploration is for leveling crafters and gatherers. I know the firmament was pretty gas. I guess it still is, because it's still open. But yeah, like I say, I've mostly just had to do the last 10 levels every expansion. Oh, tight. I sense a disturbance in the ether. Oh, this was probably where they found me. It's all coming together. That's the end of the good news. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you want to do script year, that makes sense. That probably makes the most sense in terms of doing easy upgrades rather than having to like collect materials and then make your own level 90 gear or something like that. Yeah, I mean that seems like kind of the pro and the con to cosmic exploration. Is like you just sit there and do the same thing over and over again, which is nice if you're just like, oh, I want to hang out and listen to a podcast or chat with people while I'm doing it. But at least for me, as somebody who wasn't leveling and was like just getting the like cosmic exploration points from it, it just didn't like hold my interest as much. So I was like, well, it was kind of fun. I enjoyed messing with it, but it was hard for me to like get really dug into it in the long term. Oh yeah, I guess it's true. I mean, yeah, along the way you're just getting a bunch of gotcha pulls, which is tight. Yeah, I think I got the mount from a friend who like pulled an extra one because he was going like absolutely ape shit in there, and so he just had a bunch of spares. I already know who you are. A guy told me. Yeah, it's like you either do collectibles or like crafting log stuff or leaves. And all those have kind of their own little complications to go on. The nicest thing I think about Cosmic is probably you just don't have to do you don't have to do any gathering because they just give you the stuff, which seems like it probably cuts out a lot of the extra work. Which I mean is like part of the draw for it in some ways, but it's also I think to me one of the things that's like less fun. To me, like the crafting and gathering like synergy is part of what is cool to me, which is why I kind of prefer the Firmament to Cosmic Exploration. But I imagine there's a lot of people who are like, I only want to craft or I only want to gather, and doing the other thing is a pain to me. That's cool. Yeah, I'm glad that there's other options for people to do different stuff with. Oh, the Firmament was another good one. Yeah, that does seem good. I'm familiar. Oh, this guy just didn't remember me from the last time we met. That's funny. Dude, we talked. It wasn't that long ago. He was busy, I was busy, it's fine. I will not be fighting these things. I'm already level 13. You're not good XP anymore, man. I feel like I'm already leaving the realm of fighting overworld mobs as good XP. And I'm so early in the game, I'm like, man. Remember? You guys really followed me all the way down here? Okay, sure. If you're that insistent, I will fight you. Give me your 111 XP. Put the XP in the bag, buddy. We're making a difference. Oh, now we go back to Mune. Let me see. Then I guess she will probably send us to the other part of Gridania. Gold! There's gold in the hills. Nice. I can use return here. Nice. 'Cause I haven't gone. I had to go back and forth much. I think Goldsmith is one of my specializations, mostly because you can usually make a bunch of accessories with it. So it tends to be broadly useful, kind of regardless of what job you're crafting for. And Alchemist is usually nice for making sheet music. And pots, if you're doing your own raiding crafting, which I've been doing this tier actually. It's been pretty fun. Mom, I'm back! Secret mission. Yeah, it is nice that there's a lot of different things. So you don't feel beholden to like one way to play the game. Which I think is nice. I think it's one of the reasons that it's got a pretty broad draw. Is that if you're not into combat that much, or if you're not into crafting, you don't really have to do either of those. You're just sort of like, well, whatever's cool to you, you just pursue it to your heart's content. Big money. Oh, I guess I couldn't use inroads before. That's funny. All the things that you just take for granted. And they're like, yeah, you can't do that yet. Guild leaves. I'm giving you the privilege of doing more jobs. You're welcome. On trout. You refer to yourself in the third person? You've made mother proud. Recommendations. Oh, I see. Don't worry, I know how to do all the things. So I should unlock these just so that it will stop bothering me. Wow. I have considered it, but I don't think it will be worth it. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. If you're leveling, getting like one level every 10-ish minutes that way, seems like solid moves. I'm good. Oh no, I have to complete this quest. Okay, I'll do it when I'm over there, I guess. I guess. Good. Oh, these are good. Nice. The war trousers. I was gonna go to Bent Branch Meadows anyway. I'm a genius. Or they're a genius. They designed it. They've thought of everything. Damn, she's really talking down on me, huh? Think I don't see you, Mute. Yeah, the XP naturally just keeps up with your progress. That is pretty cool. You don't have to worry about like changing tax midway through. It's just like, well, just do the thing and you'll get XP. Already found Bent Branch Meadows, but I appreciate the walkthrough. Oh, that's right, because leaves are usually done from like the little outside towns, not from inside the city. Right. Shows you how long it's been since I've done a leave. Really means how long since I've done a relic weapon, since you have to do leaves as part of the books. Yeah. I think all I have to do is go show up and be like, hello. I would like leaves, and they're like, okay, we can have them. And I do not accept the leaves. Yeah, it was nice collecting all the missions and being like, I did it. I've done all these things. And getting a little, like, daily rewards so you got your gacha pull. Cosmic's got some pretty slick stuff going on. Can I climb that? This looks like a staircase to me. This is a staircase, but it's a troublesome staircase. 4 hours, dang. Speedrun. I don't remember how long it's been in there, actually, to be fair. Not that long. So there's stuff going on. I do. I guess I have to do this one. I guess, sure. guess it gives me a spear. Probably a worse spear than what I have, but a spear. I guess I'll go do this one thing about it. Is this the housing person? Yeah, I don't care. I will not be speaking with you at this time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's always funny when you're like, oh, I wonder if this thing would work for that, and it's just like, oh, it's perfect. Okay. That makes my life easy. It's good to remember all the different things you can do. Wait. Initiate. Okay. Oh, I had to, like, crush the leave quest on my face. Oops. They got me. What is this FC buff that we have? What does it mean? Why are these things running? Oh, they were trying to run away. I see. Didn't work. Hey, I can just go back. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, having to do crystals and mats can be kind of a drag when you're doing scripts and stuff. I guess I do kind of need money right now, so... XP wasn't actually that bad either. Not bad. Oh, I got bonus XP afterwards. Wait, can I still talk to you? Oh, guild hests. I do not think I will be doing that. Thank you for the offer. I guess I should double check that this spear is not actually as good as my current spear. Oh, it's the same as my current spear. Fine. I guess I should put these in my inventory so I can sell them at some point. There's more. There's always more. I need to re-equip this. More XP. What's this? We take those. It's an item. It exists. That's enough. She's tiny. Wrangling. Yeah, no pressure, huh? Ah, good pants. I accept these good pants. More armory chest room. Be gone. I guess I could keep these if I wanted to do another class, but I don't really care that much. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, if I come to it. Money time. You'll know what to do. Macros are tight, for sure. Again, like I said, I did my own potion and food crafting for the Savage tier, and so having macros was extremely useful. I could just, like, watch something on the other monitor and let the macro rock for a bit, which is a nice way to get it done. Talk to me about Kikurin. Exactly 4. No more. No fewer. I'm scrambling. Let's do a long GCD. Unfortunately, quests catch up pretty quick to my level. Yeah, especially for crafting, macros are really a game changer about the before and after is like, oh, I don't have to do this thing I've already figured out how to do every single time. I can just have a button that says, I already know how to do this. Gridania. Can I jump up this side of the log? Oh, combat macros. I've used like some. I mean, so I played a lot of Black Mage, so I had like a mouse over macro so I could ether skate to people really easily, but I didn't really use any other macros in combat. Oh yeah, so you get like the PvP style experience where you just have to hit one button. That can become nice. Good question. I just want to talk to you. Evidence blah. Not a single button turnation. No buttons. I'm here to press buttons though. When I play this video game, I must press the buttons. Wahoo! Oh yeah, I've got a friend who was telling me about setting up macros that yeah, you can do like the collapsing menus of menus and stuff like that. I have a very basic setup on my main, and I'm gonna be figuring it out basically how to do on controller this time. To accept a bronze, sell it. Alright, sell it. I'll say. I guess I should not actually do that. I would rather just get more XP. I'll keep the helmet in the back pocket, so to speak. The boots I will take. Das Boots. Amateur's duckbills. Amateur hour. Yeah, yeah. I think I've seen something similar to the cascading hot bar that you're talking about. They're pretty nice. Perhaps someday I will care enough to set one up. Shadowy fellow. Hmm. Oh, you built it yourself. That's sweet. Yeah, I will usually whenever anybody talks about it, they're like, "Oh, I just did a guide or whatever," which is fine. But yeah, if you can mess around and figure it all out, that's really cool. This guy's just like walk down the route. I can do 360s. Oh, that's pretty crazy. I mean, I guess it depends on the job is how easy it would be to like do a macro for combat because stuff like Bard, for example, where you're having to manage your procs all the time, it seems like you probably just don't get that much out of having a macro going on. Um, but if you're just playing like a tank where you just have like a 1, 2, 3 that you're spamming a bunch, then maybe that's fine for general purposes until you get into like a burst window or something. How do we figure out? Okay. Why did finding this answer any of my questions? No, just a bag. Yeah, I've got a similar setup. I use those same buttons basically. It's quite nice. I guess I should say when I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, that's what I do. Currently, I use a controller because I'm learning with this character. And it's fun. I found a bag. Where did that go? Oh yeah, I usually just click my AoE skills, honestly. It doesn't come up that often except in dungeons, and I'm like, it's not a big deal. In what do you call it? M6S, you have to do like a decent amount of AoE because there's like a whole big ad phase, but even then, just clicking it seems like it's been fine. I haven't really been too fussed with my damage. But wait, there's more. Mysterious Stranger, you say? I read that book. You gotta sign it. Damn, they're getting fucking middle managed out here. That's tough. Bar. Elmar's glue. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've got every job maxed, so I've played them all to max level, even though I haven't played all of them at the end game. Reaper do be having buttons. Old Summoner was like the king of button classes, and then they made them into Legos, and they're like, now you have 4 buttons. Good luck. I am indeed not coming here for training. South on the road. On the road again. Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, I gotcha. I think I put them on like some random, like you're saying, control shift combination. Oh, I think I also use alt usually, so that's where I've got like, I think that gives me the extra bar, so I don't need to do any swaperinos. That sounds cool. It sounds like a fun project to mess around with for sure. Nerd. Yeah, that sounds like a lot to manage, but you know, if it makes your life easier, then it's worth it. You gotta do it. Rolata. Defend the chocobos. Well, I gotta go learn a class quest. This guy's just gonna teach me how to throw my spear. I can do that. Good gloves. A good glove sprint. Winged beasts. Fucking spicy out here in Gridania. Yeah, my back or my hotbar setup was probably a little bit scuffed, but I learned how to work it well enough, so I'm just like, it's fine. I don't sweat it. I can do all the things I need to do. All the things that I end up losing out on in terms of like damage or uptime are just my own personal mistakes and not really the product of me not having the dexterity. That's just me. The power of 400 hotbars in the palm of my hand. Kill this bird. Ooh. Is 8. Yeah, the controller swapping seems kind of interesting. I've like messed with it a little bit, but I was always doing it on max level characters where it's like I have to learn all of this from the ground up, which was intimidating. So I feel like starting a character from scratch and learning controller that way seems like it's probably pretty nice. Or weapons I already have. Yeah, nice. I'm glad you found something that worked for you. Everyone, everyone's got their thing in Final Fantasy. Again, there's a breadth of stuff you can do, and if organizing your macros is what lights your fire, then hey, more power to you. Stop thinking at this tree. Go get on a boat. Tam Tara Deep Crop, you say? Perhaps I shall investigate it. I thought I got booted out to do a bunch of city-state, or like city-state traveling by now, but I guess it's no longer. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with macros. Like I said, I've seen some cool examples, but doing it all self-taught is really neat, so. Glad you found enrichment in the macro system. I think my favorite macros that I made were, I had like macros that would switch my mount and minion and UI depending on what class I was playing. The UI was actually the most useful one, because if I was playing like tank, it was nice to have the end major list somewhere easier for me to see. And if I was playing healer, I made my party list bigger so I could click on people and their health bars better. But that was about as advanced as I got, and I was like, that's fine. Everything else just worked for me, so I was like, I don't feel like learning a bunch of stuff. Ew. Get money. Put the fries in the bag. And do. Oh yeah, there's a lot of room for macros if you want them. But I believe that, especially with schemes like yours, you can start using up a bunch of them pretty easily. I have like a handful of crafting macros, and then like one or two little utility things, and I've just sort of gone away. Big frog. I don't know why I want that to be on the other place. No stun. Dude. I didn't have to dodge that AoE. could have stunned him. Yeah, there's no logic in macros, which is definitely what keeps them under control, so you can't just have them play the game for you. But yeah, with crafting macros, I am all too familiar with the 15 line limit. I have a two-parter for making food. I think 3 is probably the biggest crafting macro I've had to deal with, where I just have to like let it feed into, or I have to click the button successively. I feel like there's a market out there for just like a macro-based MMO, basically. It's like we'll just give you an entire macro system that has like actual logic and other things like that, and you basically just get to programmatically have your character do stuff. And then that seems like it'd be fun because you could have like, you know, idle behaviors where you just let your character hang out and do some thing when you're logged out. Oh yeah, speaking of macros for copying and pasting, I did have one macro for copying all of my crafter actions from one bar to another between all the classes when I'm like, I finally found a layout I like, but I tweaked it a little bit, and now I need to redo it all, and so I'm like, well, now I can just have it like scoop them all from one bar and then go on to like one final bar, which is nice. Cargo for you. I'm here to help. Dupolot. Not the egg. Local man cares deeply for his egg. What's this? Antidote. Thank goodness. I'll be protected from poison. I get so much crap in my inventory from just doing quests. I forgot about that part of MSQ. We got you 5 vials of antidote. You will never use them. Egg quest. No. They're gonna eat it. I don't know, man. What do I look like? A criminologist? Hindsight is 2020. Oh yeah, I've got a battle effects on and off macro too, which is nice. And also being able to mute and unmute the game. Just so that I have it on a button instead of having to open the settings menu. Calming the birds. Oh, calming the chocobo. I thought he just meant like birds, like he's out there doing the fucking Jurassic Park hands to the to like some pigeons or something. There's probably sparrows out here. And who was Chocobo? Who was Foam? I just have to go into the Tamtara Deep Craft. I don't know what you do if you're in Dual Docks. I don't know if there's a level 15 dungeon for you to go into. Hey, yeah, if it works for you, by all means, that's tight. Finding the cool stuff is very gratifying. You're like, damn, this is it. This is the goods. And I mean, yeah, there's always going to be people who need to learn about that sort of stuff. So I feel like you've probably got a lot of potential pupils to spread the love to. Well versed in chocobo breeding. Does explain why he's in such a tiz about it. It's hiding out in it. This isn't the Tamtara Deepcroft dungeon storyline, so it probably is not that I'm gonna go do the dungeon right now. When will I do a dungeon? We just don't know. Oh, I guess I can also get them. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, where's the macro mentor? Squeenix, please. Recognize the expertise. Let's get me there. Oh, understanding. I guess I can register my name in the Chocobo Keep. Hello. I know about them. I finally got the like full mentor crown the other day. It took so long to get all the freaking comms. That was like by far the hardest part. And then I like missed one EX and Endwalker. And so I just like went in and blasted with some friends the other night. And we're like, oh, finally. It's time. I don't use it because I don't know. I don't really like how it looks that much, but sometimes it's just as nice to know about. Just to know that you have it. You could wear it if you wanted to. That counts for something. Thought you might. I haven't done any mentor reload either. I've heard like some horror stories about it. I think they're probably overblown and people just obviously talk about the bad stuff more than the good, but I'm also not trying to get pulled into like a 50-minute Suzaku extreme clear with people who don't understand how mechanics work. I think it's fine. It's nice to be able to teach people that kind of stuff, but I feel like there's probably better ways than just instancing in with them and hoping for the best. Mugler. The movie. A lot of people usually couldn't even see. What's this guy doing? He's got the special eyes. Oh, he's got homies too. Damn. I should probably fight the scrubs first. Get him off my hair. Oh. So this guy. Oh, there's a healer too who's making my life harder. Keep going. Oops. My combo. My combo! This guy gets a little portrait in the instance too. Fancy. This has got to be new MSQ's hotness. You're winning. Are you winning, son? Oh, the Chocobo's helping. Get his ass Chocobo. He's not up to squat, man. What are you talking about? He's up to lying on the ground. Who do you think you are? I am. Special Chocobo. Stealing it from the thief. Next level. Leave it to me, Otto. Leave me in peace. What's the FC menu? Let's see what this. Or cares this item durability? Yeah, that's cool. Rarely seen. Doesn't make sense if you're spamming a bunch of crafts, as I know the FC leader is. Gotta save on that dark matter. Not free. There's not another etherite out here, is there? No. You just brought him a random egg. Yeah, this is it. I just bought this one at the market. Oh no, you can get that dozer. That's tight. Mech ops are okay. I feel like they're just kind of boring. Once they do like a few of them, I was just like, okay, I get it. I feel like they're mostly there so you can get the buff. Yeah, big guys are nice. Yeah, I got Arc from the pre-order for Dawn Trail, which was fun because I just played Final Fantasy 9, so I was like, I know that. I could point at the screen. It is also a big fella, which makes sense because in FF9 it's a ginormous boss. People just know these moves. The Lunar Rail site, yeah. I like the... I thought it was a cool thing to include in a game, but I'm usually like... Something has to be extremely good for me to pay real money for it on top of my sub, so I was just like, I'm happy it exists, but I don't need it. Doing it out of spite, though, is always a powerful motivator. I respect that. You gotta let them know sometimes. That's very true. Making a cash shop mount that's called the Whale is just such a great thing. I mean, they already had that. They had like the big sea whale or whatever with all the adventuring gear on it, but then they're like, what if we did it again? No one expects the second whale. But obviously it's for a Final Fantasy IV, like... I don't want to say themed expansion, but an expansion that referenced Final Fantasy IV a ton, so... It makes sense that they were like... Another whale. Bonus whale. The Moogle, the shop name lore. Incredible. Oh yeah, you get the full squad in there. Take your static around with you. Yeah, I guess, yeah, most of the other ones are 4-player mounts or something like that, like the Regalia. I was like, what's the name? I wanted to call it the Papillion, and I was like, I know it's not that. It just is another fancy sounding name. I haven't even played Final Fantasy 15. I know it's called the Regalia. It's coming up next. Yeah, like the Slippers 4. They've got a couple 2-seaters. But 8 players are in high demand. Good for maps, too. If you want to take a whole crowd around for doing maps, it's really cool. Yeah, it was cool. I didn't realize that they had like periodic returns of the 15 event so you could get it. But definitely keep your eyes peeled. I mean, now they've done it once, I feel like they'll probably do it more in the future. Yeah, that's rough. It'll come back, I'm sure. Just give it time. Concerning sight. All the more reason to really keep a weather eye out for the next time it comes around. Eligibles. Going back to Mune. Return on. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I got the horse, I got the dogs, I got the... I don't actually know if I have all the birds. I've been really lazy on the birds. I could probably solo all the Heavensward bosses at this point and get it if I wanted to, but I just get it whenever it's in the Moogle Tome events. I'm just like, okay, now it's time to get the next bird. I think I got like 2 left. And then yeah, the Shadowbringers dragons have been the same way. Which is funny, because I did all those extremes, I just didn't do them enough to like farm out the mounts. So I was like, I know all these fights. I simply am not motivated to go through all of them. And do the cats and Endwalker for the same thing. Nightmare. That sounds familiar. I forget where it's from though. I think I have it somewhere. Oh. Sealed. 7 hours, dang. That's a lot of effort grinding, no joke. Whoa. I hope you use that mount. You gotta get some mileage out of that thing if it costs you that much. Mother of God. Must be prepared. I would say I'm prepared. Red is in the end. And for 34 seconds ahead, that is some atrocious drop rate. Whee. Hello. Got more people, dang. Chat's popping. The people love Final Fantasy 14. I'm good. I'm just making my way through a new character on Final Fantasy 14. It's been a while since I played through MSQ, so I'm checking it out. I'm starting Gridania for the first time. I'm being a Lancer. I've played through the game. I do end game rating on my other characters, so you don't have to worry about like holding back on any spoilers or anything for me. But yeah, welcome. You a Final Fantasy 14 enjoyer as well? Arctic Guardian. Gridania Ring. Oh, is this where I have to go yap with all the other cities? It might be that time. I never noticed she's got a cool brooch. This has been going good. I actually don't usually get people coming in here chatting, so I'm excited to see people around. I'm playing earlier than I usually do. I usually play like Mondays in the evening Pacific time, but there's going to be maintenance today, so I was like, well, I usually want to try to play... I've been playing through like the whole Final Fantasy franchise, and so I usually try to play a couple hours a week on a Monday night, just to work through it slowly. But apparently I picked the right time today. It's nice having people to hang with while I'm going through the MSQ. I usually just talk to myself and keep myself entertained, which is fine, but the more the merrier. How's your day going? Oh Lord Lewin. This guy? Oh, I guess this is the Archer's build. Harper? Indeed. I like these waterfalls. They're nice. I just think they're neat. I guess I could have used the Ethernet, but it doesn't feel like it's that far anyway. Well, why bother? Why not take a stroll through Gridania? Why shouldn't I, after all? I mostly stream. I've been streaming the whole Final Fantasy franchise, like all the mainline games. So I've been playing through them in order. Like I just finished playing Final Fantasy 13, but this is the other game that I mainly stream. I do like my raid streams just so that I can do it later. Here it goes. This guy's got a fancy office. Holy moly. You have both my ears. That's a good question. I mean, I've been streaming basically. I started streaming when I was like started doing FF14 raids. So that was like probably around 5 years ago. And then that was kind of all I did for a while. And then I was like, oh, like I want to play through all the numbered Final Fantasy games because some I hadn't played and a bunch that I wanted to revisit. And so I was like, I'll stream it just in case anybody wants to come in and say hi, but also just because I want to have like recordings of my thoughts and impressions as I'm going through them. So it's kind of like a journal or like a audio log of myself kind of thinking about it. But yeah, I should probably, or not should, but like I could also probably, I play a bunch of fighting games. Well, I play one fighting game a lot, which is Guilty Gear Xrd. And there's like a weekly tournament that I could probably also stream my runs of. Just because I think it'd be fun to have those. I usually record them locally in case I want to like look at any of the footage and reflect on things that I did wrong, which is usually a lot, but it would be pretty easy to just also hit streaming instead of recording. But yeah, I'm not like I'm not trying to like make it as a streamer TM. It's mostly just like, oh, it's fun to stream and chat with people as I'm talking. If I get like affiliate or whatever and can get subscription money, I guess that's fine, but I'm not quitting my job or anything. A little bit. Like I say, I've mostly been doing it just because what do you call it? I'm just lazy and not trying to like grow or anything, so I'm just like, I'm fine having it just be like super lo-fi. Oh, I got an offline screen. Hang on, you can see my extreme high technology. I gotta ban somebody just for talking. I'm not gonna buy their stuff, but that's fine. They can hang out and yap if they want. Doesn't hurt me. I'll be right back so you can see my high technology. As you can see, I'm a professional and have no needs of your services. No, yeah, no hard feelings. You know, I appreciate you're out here on the hustle, but I'm just chilling. I'm a scrub, and I'm happy to stay that way. Now I gotta save the Guardian tree. All right. If you had that pegged from miles away, though, you're just like, I knew. I thought you were talking about the quest, and I was like, what's going on? What do they know? It wasn't the game, it was the meta game. Yeah, that makes sense. I imagine there's a lot of people who are out there trying to hawk their services. It ain't easy being an artist. Sometimes you just gotta go door to door, knocking on them. My lord. They won't touch a leaf, huh? Got it, bro. You have my spear. Oops. Yeah, like I say, I have like nobody who comes through. Oh yeah, that's fair. So I mean, I see like view selling spammers, although that's less of a thing now. I think I turned on like follower only chat, so I think most of the view bots are like not smart enough or don't care enough to actually do following to be able to message you. But that was most of the reason that I did it. I was just like, I don't want to have to ban these guys all the time just because they're coming through. It was fun to be like, I get to ban them and report them. Then Twitch would always like instantly action on them because they were just like, get these guys out of here. Should sprint. But yeah, I haven't had like real human beings come in and try to be like, hey, you want to pay me money for things that I may or may not be able to deliver? But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate also. There are a lot of people who are trying to like make it as a streamer, right? And like quit their day job and do all that sort of stuff. And so it feels bad to see people taking advantage of that, where it's like, you know, either charging extortionate prices or yeah, not delivering or who knows what else. But, you know, I don't know this person. Maybe they're on that level. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Unfortunate that it is so prevalent. Yeah, they probably did. I mean, I feel like I was pretty, pretty direct that I was not interested in offering their services legitimate or otherwise, so it would make sense that they're out on their own. They were like, the jig is up! Yeah. I mean, yeah, if they'd gotten, like, annoying about it, I for sure would have banned it if they were just like, no, listen. They're scamming. But if they're just gonna be like, I'll just leave. Oh yeah, if they're just gonna be like annoying about it and overly persistent after I say no, then the ban hammer awaits them for sure. But if they've got the grace to step out when they get called out, then it's no big deal for me. We're saving the tree. Yeah, I guess that's one of the benefits of being a extremely small-time channel is that people just, I'm not even worth scamming 90% of the time, so people just don't bother. It's a big guy. Big fella. Guy's talking like he's from fucking Chance of Sinar. Repossessed. Oh, he actually is. That's funny. The detective is on the case. Damn. Spotted. Caught. Caught. A lot of people you have a name with numbers at the end. I'm not pulling the trigger on you, you know. I'm not pulling your follower count or anything either, but you know, I'm just saying. You gotta get in there. Yeah, we do have one. Was this like a version of Primals? Or Ultima, yeah. This is like, I just got like the motifs anyway. Yeah, I did think about that. I was like, oh, they probably don't even have to be watching my stream to do this. They can just like go into the chat channel and be like, oh, I will wait this long and assume somebody has talked and told me their life story, and then I will respond. That's just how it goes, though. Quivermen. You can't just call yourselves that. You can count on me. Wow, they got 1,000 followers in an hour. That's so impressive. They must be so enterprising. They just have 1,000 friends who are like, hey, you're just getting started, we'll help you out. I guess I'd probably fight these guys first. The small guys and then fight the big guy later. Oh, it's that guy. I don't remember that guy. Doesn't matter. Who is the less mad version of him? And then they say the line, Bird. I guess I could go fight all the random little guys if I really wanted to. I'm probably supposed to. Oh, I'm supposed to fight the guys that show up for sure. Nice. I can fight these guys too. Galford just hanging out? Yeah, he's vibing. Can't target these other guys, that's funny. They're just decorative Ixal. Hit a guy. Blanca. Isn't that the guy from Street Fighter? Or is it the species from Final Fantasy XII? I guess from the Evilist, broadly. They've been in like Tactics Advance. Got him ass. You got it, Chief. Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes you gotta give them the business. I like to have... Oh, it's an Asian mask, it's just a weird black one. I usually think of them as wearing red masks. This guy knows. That's pretty good. Dude, the unban request into the let me hit you with my portfolio is a pretty funny, like, that just takes some stones. It's the I gotta respect the hustle moment. Hey, listen, you didn't see my art. It's like, brother, I banned you because nobody asked to see your art. Get out of here. This guy's mad about the goal. I'll beat your ass, whatever you summon, man. Or Void Scent. Did you not see what I did the last Void Scent you summoned? This guy's got a triangle head. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out in the future for him for sure. I'll see if I can give him a little leading question. Sometimes it's just like a telemarketer though, you know? You gotta keep him on the line for a little enrichment of yourself. Love this guy. That's fair. He's right. Corrupted crew. This guy didn't even summon a big gargoyle. It's just a lesser gargoyle. Yeah, for sure. Like I say, it's all novel to me because I'm Omega small time, so I'm just like, oh, somebody talking to me. Oh, how novel. But I imagine once you've seen the song and dance 2 or 3 times, just like, be gone. Perish. Makes sense. Oh, I already beat this guy. Nice of you to show up now. Oh, we gotta fight this guy next. So, okay, I do probably need help with that. Great. It's the crappy ass one. Yeah, every day the same dream, every night the same nightmare. I feel that for sure. Don't use Blizzard 2 on me, young man. I'm a black mage in another life. How dare you? It is about time to finish this, man. You step it up. You're the black mage here. It's up to you, man. Beat him ass. Oh, I can't dance around on him. I better than crafted Final Fantasy 14. True. He's spitting. Oh, is this guy like a foe asking? I don't remember. I don't know if they've changed this part or if I just don't remember this part of the story. You gotta get macros to ban randomness. Asians to give them their proper name. Hello, stream. I just think it's internet speak, man. I don't know. People be talking like that. Oh, that's your thing. Yeah, I say. This is a trademark, I say. We handled it. We've got Scions on our side. Hey, sometimes it's nice just to have the comfy opener. It's legit. Oh, yeah, they're taking your line. You're just like, That's my thing. That's funny. Yeah, I got you. This time it's personal. You can't say that. I say that. You're just here trying to scam and juice. Yeah, it's nice. No bones about it. Sometimes you just gotta say it simple. That's fair. I just assume you're meddlers like me. She's like, don't worry, it's not on purpose. We're just bumbling. Oh, she mostly is like, don't think that we're like bad guys because we show up only when trouble's around. I mean, you have the tattoo on your neck. That will do it. So does he. They're not like hiding their Charlene tattoos at all. Bumbling. When Alexander saw that he'd conquered the entire world, he wept, for there were no more lands to conquer. Damn. Real. You gotta figure out what the next frontier of macros are. This is to go even further beyond. You already have macros to organize your macros, so really, yeah, what more could there be to do? Bye. Crystals. Seek. That's what I'm saying. You already got that down. That was what I was like, oh, the jokey next thing to do is obviously to be like, use a macro for your macros. And I'm just like, let me stop you right there. I'm way ahead of you. And you can, so we can go home now. Return on. Yo dog, I heard you like macros, so I put a macro in your macro. I do like a 720 ampere. No, I guess maybe if I do like it better. Oh, sure. Also, if I get like a good jump, I could probably do like a. Screwed up the rotation. Right there. Let me in. Well, I guess this is probably what leads to me being like the envoy to all those cities. It's like you do the big damn Euro thing local. Oh yeah, they recently made new versions of that macro, right? Where like, or like a different way that like does keep you doing it for longer. I don't remember if it's an indefinite loop, but I feel like I remember seeing it because it was like, yeah, like reading Tombstone. I want to say there's like one other that you could like now do an extended version of. But you were doing it before it was cool, obviously. Little old me.
Elder Seedseer, my lady.
Voice cutscenes.
I am come to express my gratitude for your valiant efforts before the Guardian Tree. I am informed that an adventurer of singular talent now walks amongst us. You are she, are you not?
Aw, shucks.
My name is Kan Esena, and it is my solemn charge to watch over all who call Gridania home.
She has like a weird voice for how she looks. I don't know if I like this casting that much.
Well met.
I also don't know if this is her
welcome
Realm Reborn
to our
casting or if they
fair nation.
re-recorded with her new voice actor. Because I know they changed voice actors a bunch after Realm Reborn.
It was your valor that won us the day, I believe. On behalf of all Gridanians, I offer you my humblest thanks. This gift I present to you as a small token of my gratitude.
Oh, this is why I have the ring. Oh, and I've got the Uldar ring in my other character. I remember this now.
Greenbliss is coming. It is an age-old ceremony to
Greenbliss.
renew the bond between man and
Those are some serious
elemental.
macros, though, no doubt. A macro for all occasions.
Over the centuries, it has blossomed into a joyous festival encompassing Gridanians from every walk of life. I should be most gratified if you would participate in the ceremony as emissary.
Oh, such a great honor.
Whoa.
I look forward to seeing you on that most joyous of days.
Good noises.
Till then, fare you well. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Just to feel something. Such is my dedication to the macro. Mask? Manoa mask, I see. The Moana mask. The dungeon macro. Truly doing it up different. You gotta get on the Zachtronics train if you're not there already. This seems like the match made in heaven. An outsider. It's not wrong. Don't fuck it up. Well, I was planning to, but since you asked me not to, I guess I won't. So, like, can you clear this with macros also is making me now think of, like, the A button challenge or something. You gotta get a YouTube series going. I cleared Savage Fight Current with only macros fighting for me or whatever. Embrace the bit. Gotta write programs that write programs, man. The factory macro. Being able to do 360s is definitely the highlight of playing on controller so far. This is a person I want to party about. Oops. Do I... But do I not have Party Finder? I don't. Very funny. I have not yet earned the privilege of Party Finder. Yeah, I think she's making fun of me. You gotta believe me. Oh, they're doing a near glam run. That's tight. Oh, before the servers go down? Fair, fair, fair. I mean, yeah, if you like that, actually, I don't know if you played Final Fantasy 12, but that's like the Gambit system in a nutshell. You basically automate your entire combat flow, which is pretty fun. You can do some cool stuff. I never got like deep into it when I was playing most recently, but it was cool to have stuff where it's like, oh, like auto revive somebody if they fall over. And I think you could do some pretty complicated stuff if you really want to get sweaty with it. I'm fighting the urge to do the hashtag ad. You can go see them on my YouTube channel, bitch. Yeah, no, like I say, if you haven't played the Zachtronics games, that sounds like you got to get across those. I forget what some of them are called. I gotta look it up. Hang on a second. Let me look. This is gonna bug me. Opus Magnum is the one I was thinking. That's the most recent one I played. Yeah, exactly. What's up, YouTube? But yeah, these are the games I was talking about. If you wanna, I don't know if you've heard of any of these games before, but if not, if macros are your jam, this is like, brother, they made an entire game about that. You're in luck, dude. It's time. If you want to go beyond the horizons of macros, you're here. They grade you on like number of instructions you use and like physical space you take up with your little factories. It's all there. Oh, I get to beat the Carpenter's Guild guy. Yeah. What a cool weirdo. The guy of all time. Yeah, also again, if you prefer things that are less like wonky and just like pure puzzly, Final Fantasy 12 is another game that is like very macro adjacent in a way that might also tickle that part of your brain. The rarest of materials. Damn. Tell me how you really feel, dude. Oh yeah, that's fair. Then yeah, maybe FF12 is more up your alley if you haven't tried it out. But it's definitely, you do get to solve practical problems. I solve practical problems. I don't truck with your philosophical conundrums like what is love. I solve practical problems. A man's got a giant gun and is trying to tear you a structurally superfluous new hole. What's in the box? Makes it new ones every time, dang. Mother bids you handle it with care. Mother can speak in the first person. Oh, you just roll up? Yeah, I mean, at some point, it's like, yeah, once you get deep enough down the macro rabbit hole, it's like, why am I not just actually doing software engineering or something like that? Entirely fair. Husk time. Put it in my armor chest already? It did. They knew. Thing was kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I graduated like almost 15 years ago, so I don't know either. It's anyone's game out there. Let's see. Yeah, there's always gonna be some weird shakeup going on. That's the nature of knowledge and the gaining thereof. I wonder if she, like, tells you to put on the mask you don't have on. Follow me. Follow me. Okay.
Look,
Kids these days. Yeah, I feel like the youngest people I interact with regularly are like mid-20s, so I have no idea what's going on earlier on. I'm just like, I will stand here and look cool. Everyone is here.
May she find favor with the elementals.
What?
This radiance. Could it be
She can see the
crystal
crystal.
of light?
Oh yeah, the iPad kids, man. I've heard the tales. I do have a friend who had a kid
Tell
recently,
me
but I mean, his kid
truly,
is like
has the mother crystal
1, so
revealed
I don't think he's quite at
herself
that
to
point
you?
yet, but I'll be curious how
Did
that
you
shakes out as he
bask
gets
in
older.
her light?
Damn, she just knows.
Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late? That Heidelin would speak directly to this woman. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest,
Climbing
they
trees is sick.
rushed
That was a
to the
fun time as a
realm's
kid for sure.
defense.
Digging holes. All the good childhood activities.
And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall,
Somehow it took me until like 2 years ago to finally break a bone.
us from certain
Small
doom.
miracles, but we take those.
Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Cartano. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake
That's
of a
Papa
realm
Limo doing
not
the
their own.
DreamWorks face.
Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette. As
And that's
if
why they call him the
stood
Warrior of
betwixt
Light. I
us
remember
and
you
the
told me about all
blinding
this.
glare.
Well, I didn't get it voiced, to be fair.
Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light.
He did the thing. Say the line.
Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you.
Yeah,
for a
books are good.
purpose.
We've been reading lately.
Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Yeah, no pressure.
For the power of the echo resides within you.
I think I remember White Fang. Was that one of the like survival games, books? The like My Side of the Mountain and I forget what the name of the rest of them. Oh yeah, okay, Jack London. That name rings a little bit of a bell. I don't know offhand though. The echo you said. Is there an echo in here? The moon looks awfully close.
Flames to the fore!
Aragon was cool. I didn't read the whole series because it was coming out like as I was reading it. So like I think I read the first 2 or 3. I think it went on longer than that. But yeah, I enjoyed those pretty well when I read them.
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas.
Barracudas, what a fucking British
Let them hold
pronunciation.
that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Yeah, it's fun to go back to books that you read a long time ago and see what's what. I reread The Hero and the Crown a while ago, and then I read The Blue Sword, which is like the Hero and the Crown is a prequel to The Blue Sword. But yeah, those are also really good books. Speaking of sort of like young adult fantasy fiction, I guess also involving dragons in the case of Hero and the Crown. Oh yeah, yeah. It's always hard to adapt books, man. There's so much stuff in a novel that, like, you know, if you're trying to make it into a 2-hour feature film, it's gonna be a struggle. I forgot they made movies of that, actually, or a movie. I don't remember if it got the whole treatment, but I do remember like one of them, a movie coming out about it for sure. That's a fun way to come by it, though. Smirk, nothing personnel, kid. Yeah, I remember just very vague beats of Aragon at this point. It's been
It's
a
Artemis.
while. I felt
No.
smugness,
It is nothing.
but it's gone now. It's nothing. It gets blasted by a meteor.
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
We're cooked.
Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Snake? Snake? Snake! I remember a character named Sloan. Yeah, it's been so. I mean, I read those in, like, I want to say high school or something.
Damn it!
It's been a minute.
Damn it all to the 7th hell!
I'm sure it'd come back if I read more.
Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
I got like extremely budget Scottish man to do this. You kind of a
What
Scottish
of our
accent.
own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please.
Hey, now you got something to do.
Victory may belong to
Take
the
your
Lord,
mind off the
but there
macros. You
will
can
be
reread some
no
books.
victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Oh yeah, the Hobbit's sick. It's nice also because it's pretty short, so like you can just knock it out in, I don't know, like a day or two if you really put solid time into it. You probably do it in one sitting if you were like really just like, this is my day. But yeah, no, it's nice. It's good that it's quick. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It hits some really good points, and then it's just like, all right, I'm out of here.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
No need to call names, Mr. Aldin.
The outcome of this battle.
Oh yeah, I read the books like one time. I actually had a book that was like had the movie. It was like all three books collected into one, so it was a freaking tome. And then it had the cover was like scenes from the movie. So like it was like a tie-in basically from the movies came out. Yeah, that's fair. If you're just like, hey, the movies are good. I mean, the movies stand on their own pretty well. The books, I think, are really good. Like I say, I only read them once a long time ago, so I assume they hold up because they're pretty well regarded as classics. But you know, there's a lot of like nitty-gritty world building kind of stuff that goes into it that kind of slows the pace down here and there. But if you're there for that kind of stuff, it's like you're eating good. But it is nice that in a movie they can just do all that with like kind of visual details that don't slow things down visually at all, and you can just like look at them and be like, yeah, there's clearly a world going on here, and I see all the pieces, without them having to like stop and draw attention to it necessarily. The Silmarillion's also really good. I read that like 2 or 3 years ago finally, which is like all the prehistory and like the creation myths and all the kind of like stuff that happens before Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. There's some really cool stories in there. The Two Towers VHS, dang. That is that's some real stuff. Wearing out the tapes.
Better to retreat now than
Oh yeah, Star Wars of course getting a big workout. You better believe it. Well, this is Bahamut, I guess, probably wreaking havoc out there. They just can't show it in an engine cutscene. They have to do a fancier
this
cutscene.
dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
It's how it be. Sometimes you grew up watching things on VHS, and the world moves on.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
I'm ancient. I thought we'd get the Bahamut like Realm Reborn intro cutscene here, but maybe later. I'm getting hungry, hombre. I also forgot the Ascians had a cool little con line going on. I remember Dragons having one because they have some cool stuff going on. It's true form. A united form. Time do be wild out there. It just keeps happening. How can this be? Well, I went big sleepy. I guess I was watching a real movie in there. Hopefully I didn't ruin the vibe of the the ceremony going on when I just keeled over. Yeah, no worries. Oh, yeah, I guess we did ruin the vibe a bit. Whoops. I'm huge compared. She carried me? He's ripped under those blows. You've been busy. Great. Oh, now it's time to go city hopping, eh? In trails, they make you walk to other cities. That's also, I think it'd be longer to do that in this comparatively, but it is. I remember them calling it out as like, I don't want to take airships around here. What is this person standing on the table? And with the 360 and I'm out of there. Easy. Oh yeah, but they're like, oh, you know, it's good to walk the world and get to know all the places you're supposed to be defending. Oh, I gotta get to Conjurer's Guild, that's right. And then in this, they're just like, yeah, here's a plane ticket. Go see what Uldaw's about. Let me in! In! Step in the water? I can. I probably shouldn't, but I can. I'm A-okay. I was watching a movie in my brain. Level 18, let's go! Oh, disembowel gaming. I should probably rearrange these slightly. What the? Oh. I don't want that. I want this to go here, and this to go here. Yeah. I should actually probably, just to get ahead of this problem, since I know it will happen in the future, I want this to go here. What is this even? Auto attack. I don't need that. What's a button? But we'll still put this to go here. This to go here. So now I can have my GCDs, my OGCDs. Which as a frickin' Lancer, I need all of my base combo is gonna be overflowing past my first bar, which seems screwed up, but here we are. I'll get a minion! And then I'll get a Chocobo before long. I'll probably call it before too much longer here. Oh, I can take off the mask now. But the ritual is over. I'm safe. I mean, there's like hella details in there for sure. There's so much random stuff that they're like, we just threw this in as a fun thing. You're just like, damn, these people cared. Sweet. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the thing that we're organizing that we have to go talk to all the guys about. Yeah, I got you. Beating the hunters. And like they had to film a lot of stuff, you know. Some things are gonna get through there. Can't win them all. But it just goes to show you, you know, if the movies are interesting enough, you can watch them a million times and only notice that on the million and first. There's just a lot that your brain will overlook if you're primed to be paying attention to something else. Misdirection is very powerful. Very powerful. Weeks. Hold on, Kami-sama. I know how big those zones are. Receive of me this airship. You see. Yeah, visual processing is a hell of a drug. No doubt about it. The bonk. The bonk heard around the world. This guy with the edgy haircut. It's just been lurking, waiting to be discovered. I want to be free. I'll probably call it after I talk to her, though, before I get on the airship. That'll be a good place to stop for now and then pick up later. There's maintenance, and there's also other things I want to do later. We made some good progress. We got some levels. Saw some plot. Add people in here to chat with. Always fun. Forgot to take off the mask. Everybody looks at her. Why is she clapping? What are you doing? Oh, tight. The march continues. It's good, what, 5 down, 7 to go or something? That's a grip. No, it's not 12. There's 12 total. It's like 4 to go, right? There's 9 crafters, I want to say, and 3 gatherers. Oh, 4. I thought you did another. I thought you were like on 3, and then you got one that you talked about earlier, and then you got this one. But yeah, oh, you. I think when you said like, oh, I got another one, you were at 3. I see. I see. So it's not bad. You're getting there. It will continue. 8. Okay. What is my other thing on that bar then? No. I know I have like one hotbar that's all my crafters and gatherers, and it fits nicely for some reason, but oh, I think I have like housing or something else as like my random extra slot. It is very funny to have her be like, I'm your mother figure, and I'm like, I'm huge compared to you. Look at me. I am the mother now. Wait, is that... Oh. She's saying, even if you weren't being sent on this errand, I would suggest that you do this. I understand now. It was just kind of strangely phrased. Oh, believe me, I will be setting my sights on lesser trodden regions. Don't worry on that account. I know what being an adventurer is about. Mother. The airship. Alright. I will go to the other places next time. Good stuff. Bye then.